Hello, today I want to show you the introductory screens that the users will see when they first register on this app. There are three screens which they will see, and these will guide them to creating a list and finally dialing that list. So let's get started. So here we see a button which says want a guide to create a list. This button will launch the introductory screens, which for now will show us what the user will see when they first register. So let's get started. For context, in the background I have Firebase open. This is the backend which hosts this app. So this contains the list's name, it contains the contacts, the user ID, and many more details. It's basically like a SQL database, but on the cloud rather than on the phone itself. So every time there is a button clicked, there is a connection between the phone client and Firebase in the backend. So, the first page. Welcome, let's get you started by creating a list. Let's click create a list and we see a dialog in which we are able to type the list name. So let's go with something like weekday list. Let's click OK. And you notice in the backend there was a new document added under lists collection. So if we just click this for context, we can see that the list name is weekday list, and the user ID is this. The user ID is there so that I can link this database with any other database that you can see here, because the user ID will always be unique, and I know that it's personally identifiable to each account. So whenever I try to make multiple databases or expand this app, I will have that as a primary key. So great, now your list is weekday list. Now upload at least 3 contacts. If you click select contacts, the iPhone contacts open up. For context, I will switch to the lists database, which has the contacts rather than the list name, and we'll see how they're linked in the end. So let's go and upload all these contacts. You can see that one by one the documents are coming to Firebase. Another one, 3. Let's just go ahead and add all of the demo contacts which are on the simulator. David, Bell Twain, and Hank. Great, so we have all our contacts here. Now as you can see, you can navigate through these pages on your own at your own ease, and you have these little animations here, and it's pretty fluid. So now that we've done the contacts, we can click next, and it says nice, you've created the list weekday list. As you can see, it takes the name from the list that you have created, and when you click done, it'll take you to the dialer page. So here you can see it says dial weekday list. If we just go to one of the contact documents, you can see that here we have the contact name, the contact phone number as was shown in the Contacts app, the native Contacts app of the iPhone, the list name for weekday list, which is the list that we created, so ideally they should be associated, which they are, and the user ID, which again is a personally identifiable key that I can use to link different databases. So now, upon pressing dial weekday list, we see that we have a contact dialog. So we have the name, the phone number, and another one which is call duration. On a simulator, the launching of the app, the launching of the call is not yet shown, but I will show that in a later video on a real device. For now, I will just show you how to create the list. Thank you.